Greg shouldn't be here.
You fired him?
No, he just ain't gonna be working all the time now. He got on that disability.
I wonder how much you got.
I don't know.
$100 a month?
Yeah. I don't know. He said maybe he come by here yesterday at lunch and did empty the trash.
Yeah. I saw him. I said, I thought you weren't working today. He said, no, I'll come in and have had some things I had to take care of this morning. Good morning in the free world.
Good morning, Vietnam.
You ever seen that movie?
No. all I know
Is that
from
scene?
is from the scene from The Office. That's the only thing I know about it.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Yeah. Oh man. Good morning. Good morning.
I watched The Office last night.
Good integrity, Daniel in here. Hope you seen my email, Daniel. Did respond to. I know it took me a week. I'm sorry, but he's having some draw issues on his Ranger. He done went through like 5 batteries or some shit. I think 4. I think is what he said. He's had like one warranted. Yeah, he had like one warranted, and then that one went bad, and then they warranted again or something. Then he had to pay for the next one. But he's went through like 4 batteries. But it takes weeks. He said he put a meter on it, and it was reading 0.008. Or it was basically low enough that I don't think it had the draw. I don't know. I think he might just be getting shitty AGM batteries, which that wouldn't be the craziest thing I've ever heard of. Just is a little odd though. That's a lot of batteries to be going through, Daniel. J Ram. What's up, JB? That picture, I love it.
Yeah.
I was wondering if we was gonna have internet this morning. Because when I went to bed last night, it was 11:30 at night. We still didn't have internet. I didn't have it at the house. I knew we didn't have it here. That's what I was told. I have AT&T, so I still had service, luckily.
But 3 days ago, my service went down on AT&T. When I left here, I was in SOS satellite mode for 2 hours.
Well, what's going on, man? I'm sure Dalton's got some
conspiracies.
He's got some theories about what's going on here.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh my goodness. AZ Bama fan says he's got a first gen 3.5 with 97,000 miles. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Got an interview with Ford today,
Heck
fellas.
yeah, man.
Going to be a C-level tech.
What's up, big dog?
Well, I don't know. My advice to you, Austin, be try to learn as much as possible, man. I like the heavy stuff. That's what I was able to make money, the best money in. Like engine work, transmission work. The really, really broke stuff. But I know guys that make real good money in electrical and all. I guess it's just really what you're into. I don't know. After looking at wiring diagrams for 5-10 minutes, I had me enough of that usually.
Well, get you a little time under your belt, and you come down here and get a job. Wherever you're, Austin Jack 51, wherever you're at.
He's talking about. He's talking.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
He's talking about damn. Is that a coincidence that JD Vance was in Greenland when all this happened? Is that a coincidence? Man, that's funny.
Here.
We're gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of one.
Yeah. You want to use
Some
mine?
more room.
You want to share mine? Okay. You put your hand on my leg if you want.
Yeah, JV said Austin I ought to be able to get one of those Ford office jobs at $120,000 a year.
Yeah,
should.
During your interview, I would mention that. Hey, I seen that clip of Jim Farley saying he had 6,000 technician jobs for $120,000 a year. I want one of those jobs.
Yeah,
Can I have one of those?
A little more experience, want some better benefits too.
I seen Integrity sent me a clip, I guess, where they built a bicentennial 250-year America themed truck at Ford and was showing it. Cool, dude. What the hell is that?
America, dude.
I know they were so stoked to show him that too. Like, he's gonna dig this.
Yeah.
Do you think Trump's ever even drove?
Probably a long time
man.
ago.
I don't
know.
think he's ever
I
drove.
think he has a long time ago.
I don't think there'd be a point where I'd get like that rich that I wouldn't still want to drive cars.
He's
It's
been
fun.
he's been that rich his whole life.
Yeah, I know that's tough.
What the hell
It's
would you?
tough.
Why would you drive? I guarantee you, growing up, he had
Why would
somebody
I
driving.
drive? I mean, I would drive cool stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to drive
Cool
myself
stuff,
to
neat
the
stuff.
grocery store. But
He doesn't know what a grocery store.
when do you think the
looks
last
like.
time Donald Trump's been inside of a grocery store?
I don't know. I wish he'd come down to this Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah. It definitely wasn't a Walmart.
I guarantee you he
A
doesn't know.
Walmart in Inslee.
He doesn't know what the
Yeah.
inside of a grocery store looks like.
You know, that's so crazy to think about because, you know, we go through your regular day-to-day life like normal people. You know, that, like, I mean, when's the last time that he'd really done anything normal, probably?
Never. I mean,
that's
he's
what I'm
never
saying.
been
Like,
normal his
literally
whole
not
life.
a normal, nothing normal.
His
Yeah.
entire being.
You think he has somebody, like, go shit
Everything.
for him?
Yes.
Like, the whole nine?
They bag his shit up. They bag it. I was telling somebody the other day, I was like, when do you think the last time Brad Pitt took his car out to put gas in it? When do you think the last time he had to run down to the Sefco?
Have y'all seen...
It's not happening.
Have y'all seen the new? I think there's a few of them doing it now, but the people that like literally go around like with a fuel truck now have the online app where people they'll come to you and fill your shit up. What a genius idea, man!
I thought of that 10 years ago.
No, you did.
Yes, I
No, you
did.
Why didn't you do it? Why didn't you do something? Oh yeah,
Capital.
That.
I like
Capital?
capital.
you
Now
bought
I
a
got-
dump truck. You could have bought a fuel truck.
Yeah, that dump truck killed me too. That dump truck cost me more money than I ever could think a truck could cost.
Jeez Louise. J Ram says Trump drives his golf cart all the time.
He does. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's putting the sidewalks down in Mar-a-Lago.
You think Trump's ever flipped a golf cart on a golf course?
I can only hope so.
I have, and I've only been golfing like 5 times. I mean, we flipped one upside down because cooler went everywhere, everything.
Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got another Jake in here.
Another Jake?
Yeah, another
Damn.
one. Jake's maintenance and tool review.
Yeah.
You ever heard the story?
Too many Jakes.
You ever heard the story about when schoolboy's kid hijacked the golf cart? Sure did. They was all out there having a good time. He's got these 2 badass boys. I mean, full he-hims. I mean, wild. And they was out there, he said, in the middle of the green. And the oldest boy and the little boy hopped on the golf cart. One's steering, one's pushing the pedal. Full speed into a house. He said he took it back. He
Look,
said,
he's on there.
schoolboy is?
Yeah.
And he took it
Yeah.
back up there. I think he told him they hit a tree.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
Well,
It's what's this today? Is it Thursday?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Dang, nothing really exciting going on a Thursday. I can't say hump day today.
No.
I beat you to it yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
But Wednesdays are Wednesdays.
Wednesdays are Wednesday. Mondays are Mondays.
You can catch us live every day, but Monday.
Yeah.
Why?
Mondays are Mondays.
Mondays are Mondays.
Damn, man.
But today we're talking about the eco booms.
The
Most-
3.5.
The most common problems.
Yeah, this is now at this point in time, or has been for a while now. Ford's what's the word I'm looking for here, Jake? Their premium engine. This is their top notch. You know,
Yep,
this is
since 2011.
if you want. Unfortunately, now you can't even get like a King Ranch with anything but a 3.5, right? Or is it the Platinum?
I think it's both now.
Yeah,
honestly.
I want to say
think-
we talked about it before
Yeah.
because everybody was tripping about the King Ranch shit not being able to have King Ranch leather interior, and a V8 in the same truck, which I feel like is very unfortunate. But the 3.5 has come a long way. I mean, it's not what it was in 2011. It's not what it was in 2018 either. I think they've gotten a lot better. I mean, bravo Ford. It only took like 10 years.
15.
10 I was saying 10 years before we got to the newest generation of the 3.5, which I think has been a pretty decent run of them. I've seen, much fewer issues. Now, they are still pretty new. It's 26, so looking at 5 years of
the third gen.
of the third generation. But typically, within 5 years, we're seeing these trucks with over 100, 150,000 miles. So usually there was something going to happen, because I just keep going back to the cam phaser debacle with the second generations, the 17, 18, 19, and 20 models. Like, oh my God, it was 2021, and I'd done my fourth or fifth set of cam phasers probably.
I don't think we've ever even had a valve cover off one of these Gen 3s yet.
Not yet. And the same thing goes for the newer 5-liter, which I'm sure some of that goes back to us not being at the dealership now, so you don't get to see quite as much of like brand new stuff. Yeah. But even when they were brand new, 21, 22, 23, we were at the dealer and wasn't really seeing anything major out of them. Seemed to be
the most we would ever see were like the newer EGR coolers and valves that they have on them now on Gen 3. Some of those had a couple of issues, but it really wasn't anything widespread.
Yeah. But, going back to some of the earlier generation 3.5s, I know all of you guys out there, especially a lot of people that probably watch this channel, don't own brand new trucks. You have a 8, 9, 10, 12-year-old truck. And
you comment on the socioeconomic status of our viewers?
No, I'm just saying that, we make videos on how to fix your broke shit, right? Yeah. We don't
And the average age of vehicles in the United States is getting older and older every year.
Hell yeah, we like them classics.
It's $80,000 to get a single cab.
Yeah, that's what I cannot tell you how many conversations on the phone that I have had with people that literally tell me the only reason that they're paying all this money to fix their truck is because they went and looked at new ones. I got online and looked at the prices of these new ones. And I don't want to spend $60,000 on a new truck. That's bare bones. That's base model shit. Yeah. 60 bands. If you want a 4-door 4-wheel drive F-150, that's $60,000 right there, and you ain't even got a sunroof, man. You know what I mean?
You ain't got the leaking sunroof.
Yeah, you ain't got a sunroof. Moonroof now.
Oh, moonlighting.
Yeah, I remember. So I've always. What do you call them? You've always called them a sunroof.
Well, I had to learn the difference because I had a car that had a moonroof, and I said, "Yeah, it's got a sunroof," and somebody was like, "That's a moonroof, dickhead. That thing ain't no sun. The sunroof goes inside it slides in the
I didn't
slide."
know there was a difference, but whenever I know we done a video about the sunroof track guides back when we were at the dealer, and I went to SEO in the video. So that's like looking for words that are keyword searches on Google. Something a lot of people try to do on videos so that they'll get populated in Google searches. And as I was doing this, every time I tried to use sunroof in my title, I would get shit, percentage results on what my search volume would be. And then I changed it to moonroof, and it went way up. And I was like, who in the hell calls it a moonroof?
Yeah, Ford's called them a moonroof.
What do you call them now?
Sunroof.
Yeah, I always say
if
sunroof.
It's got a hole in the ceiling of the truck that moves.
You don't care if it goes above the cab or in the cab. You don't. So
what's the difference? The sun and moon's both up there in the same. They're both above us in the sky.
They're above the snow dome.
The dome. They're above the dome. I don't know. What do y'all call them? Is that like a pop
regional?
Is that like a pop versus soda thing? Cola or Coke. Pop versus Coke.
I still think that's the funniest thing that
tomato.
It's like, you want a Coke? Yeah. What kind of Coke? Sprite. The fact that that's how we grew up. It's like, what kind of Coke? Yeah, I'll take a Mountain Dew. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Mark from Pensacola says moonroof. Everybody saying moonroof? I don't know. I always told sunroof, and then somebody told me basically I was poor because I had the moonroof version of a sunroof. Yeah. So I don't know. Call them waste of money. Sunroofs are sick though. I know they're problematic.
I like how they look.
I think they're cool.
Even if you don't use it, I just like having it there.
I do. I think they're cool.
The twin panel ones.
Yeah. Integrity's went off on a tangent over here.
I don't doubt that.
I seen him going.
I think he's the first person ever to put the connection together that Ford is in my last name.
Yeah.
I've never put that together. Now that I have, I can't unsee it. You got to get how these, a lot of people around here, real popular when you're 18, was getting their last name across their back.
I should do it and have the Ford in the logo.
Yes.
In the logo.
Yes. Just plain, like Helvetica.
Literally the trashiest thing I've ever heard of in my life.
Yeah.
But I love it.
And put it on the GMC.
Yes. That's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, my God.
God, I can't believe he's the first one to notice it.
Yeah, we got some mixed results on the moonroof, sunroof thing here.
Yeah.
Seeing some of both.
I bet nobody from California calls them a moonroof. I bet they're all sunroofs.
So
Florida and California is sunroofs.
Nathan Price has one of those Gen 1 3.5s we were talking about. He said
Mhm.
he's got a 13 3.5, and randomly oil pressure alert comes and goes. Probably the oil pressure sensor.
I've seen that a bunch.
Yeah, see a lot of them that'll actually blow oil out of the sensor and into the pigtail. So we've kind of almost made it standard every time we replace the sensor. We're gonna put a new connector on it. It's just too cheap, and you're already right there. But that'll most likely take care of that. Those Gen 1 EcoBoost, I mean, they're not the worst thing in the world.
Like the base engine's okay.
Like, I really
for the
talk
most
a
part.
lot of shit about them, I guess. So I could understand how, you might get that impression. And they're not the worst thing in the world, but they're pretty bad. They got their fair share of problems, and I feel like, in my experience at least with them, they're a very problematic and expensive truck to own. If you own one for a long period of time, and I know there's cases and people out there that haven't had problems yet, but usually over the course of 200,000 miles, that truck's going to cost you $10,000 in repairs at least. And I feel like if you look at other trucks over 200,000 miles, you're probably not going to have a laundry list of repairs like the 3.5 does. It just had a lot of issues they didn't see. I feel like whenever they were designing this engine, the coolant fitting problem,
Exhaust manifolds.
Yep, that's the biggest too, really. The vacuum pumps that
a ton of oil leaks.
continuously leak. I think they have a lot of heat coming off of the manifolds and turbo area, so that ends up causing the vacuum pump and the valve cover gaskets and things to deteriorate faster than what they normally would. So it causes a lot of oil leaks. I mean, we just seen so many of them that needed a ton of work.
Normally,
at
when we see one
130,000
problem,
miles.
it has the others
Yeah.
coming soon. Like,
Yeah.
might not have an exhaust leak yet, but it already has a stud broke. You just hasn't warped yet to the point that you hear it. But we try to do all of it at one time.
Yep.
Remember,
Appreciate it, Nathan.
Nathan Price.
Welcome to the party.
7Y.
The Gen 1 though, I mean, as far as the actual engine, fairly solid.
Yeah.
The timing chains is the worst
Weakest
of the
link.
designs. This one has the big chain that goes up and comes around. It has a big idler in the center, versus like the newer ones have two chains. So it's a lot less failure points, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot less going on with just the two chains, so we don't have to have a crazy amount of tension pushing on the chain all the time that's going to wear a guide. So that really contributes to these things, usually wearing out. Usually by the time one gets 200,000 miles on it and we take the front cover off, it is significantly wore. Whereas these 17 up 3.5s that have the two chains, we take them apart with 180, 200,000 miles all the time. And
Fine.
yeah, literally look perfect. The chains, the guides, tensioner, everything looks fine. So that's unfortunate. But the actual, engine itself, I've seen very, very few problems with. Probably seen more issues with the damn second gen, like internal, compression problems and bottom end and top end problems. Seen more with the second gen probably than we have with the first gen.
Really, the only time you ever see an internal issue on these, other than the chain, the guides wearing and all, is when people don't change their oil on them. They're really bad about that.
That'll do it, bud.
Change your damn oil.
I don't know why. I don't know if Ford specifically engineered these things to have to have oil changes, but you could take an older LS engine or some of these older 4-cylinder, and you could literally run them to their they burn all the oil out and then just add oil back to it, and you could do that for its whole life and pull the valve cover off, and it won't look half as bad as what one of these will look. If you just miss a couple oil changes. I mean, I don't know why they sludge so damn bad. I don't know if it's just a characteristic of, the big wide engine holding a lot of sludge and shit up top or what. But, man, these things, like I said, if you go 10, 12,000 mile oil change intervals, by the time you hit 100,000 miles, your engine will
Looks
be toast.
tough.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it too many times.
You show them the picture?
Yeah. Yeah, they got
Yeah,
to see
this
that.
is the Gen 1 here with the one chain. And
Jesus Christ.
They trying to get you.
I know
I've
they're
been
trying.
seeing- I've been
I've
seeing
seen it in
Frazier
14
pop up.
comments. Yeah, I've been trying to ignore them.
The fact that
Yeah,
somebody
man.
reached out yesterday is funny.
Yeah.
Did Bree tell you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've kind of been in contact. Like I said, this has been ongoing for months. That's why I don't really like Frazier. I'm just not a big fan of him.
Do you want me to post that clip from yesterday?
Probably not.
I didn't figure you really wanted that.
I
did get it clipped up though. I was like,
I can watch it, and we might post it at a later date. But I'm
Maybe.
gonna try to get this business
See what
settled
happens
first. Probably, I'm gonna get this business settled first. Yeah, I mean there's some cocksuckers for real.
hey Mason, this is Jerry. I'm Ricky's grandson. Happy to see you, man. Jerry Shoemaker.
Oh yeah, I know Jerry. What's up, Jerry?
I like that name, Shoemaker.
Jerry be hooking me up at the Pizza Hut, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What do you mean?
He be hooking me up.
With what, like a personal pie or what?
Oh, you mean give me a little extra.
A wing
A
or
little
two?
extra
A
on my
bonus
order,
wing?
yeah, dude. That's I'm pretty sure the one you said the other night. I asked you about your Mustang. Yeah.
Oh, Jerry, you've started. Now that I know this, I'm blowing the spot up. The pizza slut is going down.
That's it.
Them personal pies are so good too. The little pan ones.
Well, Daniel says problem with the turbo engines. If you are not anal about maintenance, you're asking for problems. Yeah, it is definitely the turbo engines, but as well, like the 5.0 Coyote isn't immune to this. They're literally just as bad.
Yeah,
I mean, we've seen probably just as many, if not more, of them that have, come in sludged up from people not changing their oil. But the Gen 1s, I mean, by now they've kind of started falling out of our current. We still work on them every now and then, but they're not like hot and heavy like they were.
Yeah.
Like about 2020, 21, like that was pretty much all I was working on at the time. A bunch of Gen 1 3.5s.
I think a ton of them now are just they're not worth repairing most of the time. Most people just if they're still driving the 2011, it's got 300,000 miles. They just don't want to put over $10,000 into it.
Yeah, that was what Gen 1 3.5s is what made me good at pulling F-150 cabs for real, because that was the only one. And then the Gen 2s, by the time those got there with the cam phaser issue, that's why I pulled the cab on them, because I was like, I already been doing this shit every day on these other ones. It's the same thing, so you could save your back. We don't typically do that anymore though. It's just hard when you don't have a lot of lifts. But I don't know. Moving on from the Gen 1 to the Gen 2.
It's probably the most famous one.
Yeah, and they fixed most of all the problems. They fixed the coolant fitting problem.
Time and chain problem.
Have yet to see one of them leak. The time and chain, like we talked about earlier, has a better design with the two chains.
Fix exhaust manifolds.
Yep. Never seen an exhaust manifold break on a Gen 2. But thinking about some of the things that they did, also another big upgrade we kind of forget about on the second gen a lot of the time is the fact they added port and direct injection.
Yeah.
So the problem with the Gen 1s is they can carbon the valves up because they're a direct injection. So that means the injectors go directly into the cylinders. So there's never any fuel like spraying on the back of the valve to clean them off. So they can accumulate a lot of carbon. That was a problem that Ford decided was a real easy fix. They just added a second set of injectors. So now we have 12 instead of 6 injectors. A little more complicated, but I think overall was a good move just, for the life of the engine. And then really the only thing I can see that made this engine, notoriously bad in people's eyes was the cam phasers. Like, if they could have just got that one thing right, I think in 2017, now the 10-speed's that's a different ordeal, but as far as the 3.5 engine goes, if they would have gotten the cam phaser problem corrected before the engine come out, I think that engine would have a lot better reputation right now than what it does.
The sad thing is, for a while, that you had no choice but to put the same bad original style cam phasers back in the engine.
Yeah, for like the first almost 3 years.
So some people that had to pay for it one time ended up having to do it again.
Yeah, we're still seeing that now.
Yeah,
we're still seeing that now. I had a guy just the other day, like 120,000, said I already had my cam phasers done under warranty. They put them in at like 55,000 miles. Like, well, can you get the
then get the good ones.
Told him to get the receipt, and he looked at the receipt, and it's got the old part numbers on it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but
junk. We finally got another Coltman here.
Yeah,
Never seen a Coltman here before. What's he saying? That's me in disguise. Can you see it?
I see one. It's got to be a.
There's only
Got
one.
to be 2 parts.
Yeah, it's got to be 2 parts because it starts like halfway into it.
Oh. Well, I don't know.
I don't see it. Send it again. If,
Not build boost good, drives good, no codes, and data looks good, but it will literally fall on his face when it tries to build boost. It's lost power. Any suggestions? Need to know what kind of vehicle.
It's at the bottom. It's a 3.5.
Gen 1? Have we ever talked about like adding seafoam or anything? And Sea Integrity adding that would. He asked, would you say adding seafoam every 500 miles before your next oil change would clean it well?
Like adding seafoam to the oil? Is that what he's saying?
I don't know.
Because unfortunately, with the direct injection, if you're talking about the carbon, like nothing you put in the fuel system is going to actually hit the valve. So you have to do like an induction service, which don't really work the greatest. I kind of moved away from doing. I mean, they used to make us sell them at the dealer. You get your little BG sheet with your stickers that you can cash in for $7. A
lot of people like the walnut blasting.
Yeah, I've seen. That's what I was gonna mention next. Is the walnut blasting's I think the new wave of cleaning the carbon up. So I mean that's a possibility. But
what about that shit that Jim was getting into, that dry ice stuff?
I don't think you could blast. I don't know. Maybe
What was he
can.
talking about then? Remember he emailed us talking about he was thinking about converting a van into a dry ice machine or a cleaning machine.
I think that's to clean like the undercarriage and all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like a mini sandblaster.
Yeah.
But you can turn it down. It works on plastic and stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it freezes everything and it just falls off. You ever seen the dry ice blasting videos?
You showed me one after that we was talking about
It's
that day.
mesmerizing to watch.
They're cool.
Yeah. So
Expensive.
Yeah, overall, the second gen 3.5 after putting those cam phasers in, Jake, what do you think?
Pretty good engines. I mean, we've seen a couple like little roller issues, but other than that, as long as people keep their oil changes up, they tend to last a very long time.
So even the turbos are pretty solid on those. I will say one thing that I don't like about them, and it's just something you can't fix, unfortunately, and that's wastegate rattle. Yeah. They're noisy, they rattle when they're cold, but as soon as they warm up, they quit. And I know it's aggravating to buy, a really, really nice vehicle, and it has a rattle every time it cranks when it's cold. And this isn't the cam phaser rattle. This is a separate rattle that I'm talking about. It comes from the wastegates, just clacking. And unfortunately, you can put new turbos on it, but
it might be even worse.
They probably do the same thing. That's been our experience with trying to fix this issue. Other than that, I mean, we occasionally see the leaking water pump, or
that's Daniel's asking about the water pump.
Yeah, I mean, occasionally, but Ford, if you've worked or owned Fords over the last since like 2011, I mean, water pumps have just been a routine maintenance item on every engine they made. I feel like
every one of them,
literally every one of them's got to have a water pump about every 150,000 miles. So that's just kind of part of maintaining it. I feel like, but
that and the valve cover that cracked. I mean. Just little things like that.
Yeah, but as far as like the overall engine, I really like them after the cam phasers. It's just unfortunate you got to spend $3,500, $4,000 to get your engine not to sound like it's going to blow up every time you crank it.
Unless you got one built in 2020.
Yeah,
2020.
2020 was the year they did put them in, and then 21 on the trucks they went to the new generation, which I guess we call the third.
Yeah.
Not really that much different.
Yeah,
but
it's a slight revision over the second.
Yeah, the only thing I dislike about that one is they added exhaust gas recirculation. So EGR's back, people, unfortunately.
Yeah. But you could see it coming if you look at the design on the Gen 2s.
Yeah, that shit's so funny.
They got the port.
You remember the day that I figured that out? We were talking about that. I was like, what the hell? Like, why do they...
Why would this be here?
They got an intake, and on one side of it, there's a mold of like where you can see the insert of like where something would go, but it's just like covered up, and it looks like where the EGR valve would go. The more we looked at it, we talked about it, and we was like, this is like, so they've been planning to have EGR on this engine
for a while,
for a minute, because that shit was on the 2017 3.5 intake when it come out. So at that point, I don't even know, it may even been like, for other countries, I don't know who the hell would have stricter emissions regulations than us, but
Europe.
Does Europe have? Are they worse than us? Though? I mean,
they probably don't even have a 3.5 EcoBoost over there.
Yeah,
I mean Australia gets them a lot, don't they? Don't Australia import a lot of the Ford,
Fords,
3.5
fairly.
Fords?
I think Ford has a pretty big operation in Australia.
I was trying to find a picture of it. I'm not gonna be
And Mexico. I mean, what about down south? What about like South America? Ain't they very popular down there?
I don't think they have a lot of emissions down there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're a little probably more lawless.
Yeah, a little bit.
a little bit.
That's kind of what I'm gathering. I don't know that for a fact. I'm not an expert in
Emissions.
international emissions laws.
Maybe that's what we should do. Look up the international emissions.
Yeah,
laws.
there it is. There it is. So that's the
Right
thing.
here.
And, it took years of us looking at this for us to finally, like, what the hell is this for?
Yeah.
You know, why is this here? And when you think about it, it really makes sense because in the new 3.5, the pipe for the EGR runs straight into that hole.
Right there.
So other than that, the intakes look almost identical from one to the other. Did change a lot around the engine, but the actual engine itself stayed pretty close to the same. So I don't know. Time will tell as these things get 10, 12 years old. We'll see how they hold up. But so far they've been pretty good. I think pretty good. Sucks that the 3.5 got such a bad rap
From the start.
Yeah, well, I mean it don't really suck because that was their damn fault. They should have built something better. But I mean, I feel like it's bad for people now because I feel like people don't know that, they just hear 3.5 and they automatically assume like POS.
Overall, wouldn't you say the 3.5 has been pretty successful for Ford? I mean, it's been going on 15, 16 years now.
They literally got other companies trying to copy them now.
Yeah.
I feel like, Ford really changed the game on the pickup trucks.
Yeah,
with
this
engine.
started the
Nobody did.
EcoBoost.
Nobody was doing this.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody had a truck that had a twin turbo V6 in it at all before this. No. Especially not this widespread and mass produced. And then
you go back to 2011, you had the Hemi and the LS still. So
yeah,
and then Ford comes out with this. I mean, they had to get rid of the 5.4, but
the Triton.
And then they were like, this 3.5 is probably gonna piss some people off, so we'll just make a V8 and call it a 5.0. People love that. It's genius.
Yeah,
really, really good year for Ford 2011
and the 6.7.
Yeah, dude, yeah, like what a year! Yeah. I can't imagine a
hot
better.
Year.
Yeah, I mean, you just had like 3 brand new engines released like that, and looking back now, they were pretty game changing.
Yeah, they're all pretty successful when you look back at it.
Yeah, they're all 3 still in production.
Yeah, Ford's put this 3.5 in all kinds of things, from the Expeditions to the F-150s. The Raptor got rid of the 6.2 and added the 3.5. And even the GT supercar has the same 3.5 in it.
Yeah.
So,
does it have plastic intakes?
I don't know what it is.
If you talking about for that 10R140 Dalton, it's the same one going back in it. It's on the table, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big converter on the table.
Yeah, we ain't put that one's not getting one. Another 10R140 CDF drum to add to our collection out there.
Good.
Bad ones. There, she's getting big, bro.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we're looking for an artist. Anybody out there, likes to build metal art. I want to build a sculpture of myself with CDF drums.
Huh. I hate that idea. I hate everything about that idea.
Probably not a sculpture of myself, but I think it would be really cool to build something. Like I'd like to. I thought about like a damn archway or something. That'd be cool. Like a ginormous ass archway built out of damn
shop?
CDF drums. Yeah. You drive through a damn archway made out of transmission parts.
Archway of sadness.
I mean, I feel like that's a conversation piece.
What's all that?
The people, it's every day. What is all them things right there?
Well, let me tell you.
Look, your truck right there, that 2019 F-150, I'm going to put yours on that pile here for a long. That's what I tell them.
Yeah, it's not the blue one, Dalton. It's a Ford tan, gray, whatever color.
Yeah, you ain't going to get that blue one in there anyway. Them 6R140 and 10R140 converters for a drastic difference.
That 10R140, you put your fist in the
Yeah, it's
converter.
so big. The hole is like that big around the back. So she
YouTuber
said.
Spotter Guide. Any issues with the PowerBoost? Looking to getting. What should I look for?
We talked a good bit about them yesterday. They've
been
pretty
out
good.
5 years.
They surprised both of us, I think.
Yeah, I thought Ford would have had a lot of issues with them, but everything seems to be fairly reliable on them so far. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it if you're looking to keep the truck for 200,000 miles, but
That's the main thing we've said about them. I feel like just, we worry about the longevity of the batteries and all, and having to be the one that gets stuck with that you know, would be a very unfortunate thing because you're talking about a $15,000-$20,000 battery probably.
Yeah.
So
10 years down the road.
yeah, you got a
the truck's
200,000 mile
worth
truck.
18,000.
It's worth 18,000, and you got to spend 20. And this is the problem I've seen. Literally, people online talking about from Tesla is because at this point there's Teslas that are going through auctions that have 150,000 miles on them by now, and these people are buying them, and then something's wrong with it. You know, the battery's bad or something like that, and the only place they can work on it, they have the shit so locked up, is Tesla. Right, and I seen a video just the other day. This guy was talking about he went and took his Tesla he bought from the auction to the Tesla dealer to see what was wrong with it, and they quoted him like $27,000 for a battery. You know, like what do you? I'll just set it on fire. Like there's no, I'm not going. No, who would do that?
Yeah, 5,000 mile oil changes with full synthetic is pretty sufficient for most of these Ford engines.
Yeah,
That's personally what I do on mine. Probably a little sooner on the Mustang now, but.
Yeah, I've been letting my shit go.
integrity, trust, Coco's oil change strategy. Yeah, that's all you have to do is you got to have the power of thinking big, and that truck will run for another 400,000. Same oil. I bet since it's been sitting there for a while, I bet there ain't a drop of oil left in it. I bet there is a giant dead spot in my dad's front yard.
Yeah,
I'm willing to bet that.
probably. Yeah, that's it, Kevin. If it would have been me getting that quote from Tesla, I would have immediately went to the house and I don't know, probably put a Cummins or a damn just something ridiculous in it. LS engine. I don't think a 6.7 would fit in it. It's the only reason I didn't say that, but
5.0 it.
yeah.
Is Amsoil worth the price versus Mobil 1? I mean, Amsoil is good oil. I don't know if it's really worth the price. If you change your oil often enough with a quality oil, even if it's like Mobil 1 or something, you'd be fine.
Yeah, Kevin's got a good point. Buy Tesla LS swap it equals no emissions.
Yeah.
That's true because it is an electric car.
Dude, could you imagine just like riding around California in a Tesla just like yapping? Just wah, 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 wah.
You probably get a couple heads turned.
You reckon?
Yeah, I don't know. I think California's probably starting to steer away from Tesla because they don't like.
They got all those bumper stickers. That's the funniest shit ever.
I bought Tesla before.
I bought this before Elon went crazy. That's so funny, man. Oh. I don't know.
Got out there?
I don't know.
There's your Tesla.
What the hell is that?
LS.
That's a Tesla with an LS in it?
Mm-hmm. This was at SEMA a few years ago.
That's what I'm saying. Like they'll put an LS in anything, dude.
Anything.
Dude, I seen he showed me one not too long ago, a damn skid steer. LS swap, baby. Yeah. Pop the back hatch on it, LS in there. Airplane, LS.
An LS in an airplane.
Yeah, I bought several people done that. I don't know how much I trust that, but I guess it's probably pretty trustworthy.
You think?
Yeah. Till the damn water pump goes out.
I thought I said. So.
No morning show about 6'2" problems. Good morning, Matt. Glad to see you, man.
Matt. I see Teslas with MAGA stickers in L.A. That's a wild move. That's a wild move to be in Southern California running around with a Tesla with a MAGA sticker.
Yeah. I thought it was a damn Supra at first there, Conrad.
I didn't want to say that out loud. I thought
I didn't
the
either.
exact same
I literally
thing.
seen it, and I was like, is that a new Supra? What is that?
Yeah, I didn't want to say that.
Yeah, I feel the same way about the Ford Lightning electric truck. And because GM's version, they are tough. You seen the GMC and the Silverado EV trucks?
Pull it up. I seen the ugly ass Hummer.
Let's see.
That Hummer is atrocious.
This is atrocious. I mean, at least Ford's electric truck looks better than this.
What is that? It looks like a Honda Ridgeline and an Avalanche had a baby. And this is what they shit out right here. Look at that. Ooh. God,
That's tough.
that's ugly, man.
I thought that was that Hyundai Santa Fe or that Hyundai
Yeah, that Hyundai truck.
Santa Cruz or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
These
Yeah,
are-
that's
these
tough,
are
Cam,
too.
dude. That is so tough.
Okay, I have seen those at the dealership in
Yeah.
Milton. Yeah, that's hideous.
I mean, at least the Lightning look.
The Lightnings. I don't know.
Integrity, they put the two big engine names I can think of in light airplanes is
I mean, it definitely looks better.
Lycoming
more
and
truck-like.
Continental. They most of them are
It's
boxer
definitely a better
engines.
looking truck overall.
Way
but-
better.
But
so
still,
much better.
I don't know. The GMC one looks like a freaking Halo truck. Like that is ugly. Damn. Is that even real? Or is it a concept?
That's the one that they quit. They said
We did the
I never even saw one of those. I didn't see Ram ever
They,
made
they
one.
didn't come
Did
out.
we do 2020 up trucks? We rated them, didn't we?
I don't think we did the most recent 5
no.
years.
Did we do the? I know we did the 10 to 20 decade. I remember
Mhm.
doing that, but I don't remember if we did the 20 up trucks. Because I'm telling
Can't
you, it wouldn't
remember.
even be a race. Because Ford would absolutely, I think, crush all of them. Those new Silverados are hideous, and I'm not such a big fan of the Dodges either. I think they're pretty ugly as well.
The F-150s and the Sierras look the best.
What's
Yeah,
the
the
25?
GMC
What's the
version's a little
26
better.
Ford look like? Let me see.
Pretty close to what the 24s did. I don't think they changed much. I'm sure 27 will. They'll give it another facelift of some sort.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah, it's better.
That.
I like that one.
That's a good
Yeah,
looking
the
truck.
cheaper
right there.
ones look way better.
Yeah.
That's a very good looking truck.
I don't know. I hate them 18 to whatever they were.
Yeah. Have you seen the new Rams?
No.
The higher trim level, they don't even have metal bumpers. They have plastic, like a Dodge Durango.
Oh,
Let me
sick.
see. Let me see.
Let's see. I can't remember what they call it. If they call it a limited or what. Let's see. It's not a limited.
Milton, Pennsylvania. No, we're close to Milton,
Let's
Florida.
see. They got clip-on
Seamless?
bumpers. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good up on that.
I don't hate that.
It's not as bad as the Silverado is.
Pull up the Chevys. Sell me that Chevy that's been sitting in
Sparky
your
said he
yard.
saw a new Honda Passport yesterday. That thing is dope.
Honda Passport.
That just isn't a good car
I got to
name.
see that.
That just isn't a good car name.
I hate that
what
alien.
what
Yeah.
is that? What's going on with the front end, dude?
It's just the bow ties off.
And the bar.
No, it's-
That bar's not even in the center. That's what's driving me nuts more than the bow tie, I think.
I don't know.
You.
They are
Ew.
ugly.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't know. As far as looks, though, I definitely think that Ford right now is crushing the look department. And that's not saying much because I think they're okay looking. I don't think they're great looking. They're better than what they have been the past few years.
Mm-hmm.
Pull up that Honda Passport. I want to see this thing. Honda Passport. What is it, like a mid-sized car? SUV?
Let's see.
What on earth?
It's a wannabe Bronco Sport.
Oh, that looks kind of cool.
Ain't bad.
I kind of dig that.
Does that replace the CRV or something?
I mean, that's a ripoff of Bronco Sport.
Yeah, definitely a Bronco Sport. But you know, like every manufacturer's got one of those
Yeah.
pretty similar to that now. They got the
Everybody
Trailblazer.
does just about the same thing now.
yeah, and then like as far as crosser, if you look at those damn Jeep Cherokees now, they look like a lot like a Bronco Sport. Real similar.
Ford's just innovating. They're just innovating.
Everybody else just want to copy.
When's everybody else going to get on the Maverick train and come out with a mini truck?
I don't know. I mean,
Dodge is.
apparently they've.
It's going to be the Dakota again.
They're bringing back the
Dude,
Dakota.
I like
Do they have
that.
any concept pictures out yet?
That's nice.
I'm sure somebody's made something, but
I used to like the old Dakotas. They weren't bad.
I mean, you see what they did with the Ranger, though.
The Ranger fell.
the Ranger did not fail. I think Ranger sales have been pretty decent.
Yeah.
There's a
I'm
lot
talking
of
about
them.
look
dude.
wise.
I miss the old Ranger.
I know we all want it to be the old Ranger. You gotta understand, we're not. I mean, they're not building that anymore. You know, it's a new age, bro.
Maybe we get some of these beautiful little Asian cars.
They're kind of
It's
cute.
cute little cars.
Yeah.
They'll be saving lives. We'll be saving lives, Mr. President.
Yeah, GM did die in
Hashtag make
2006.
GM good again.
I don't know.
The Toyota Sequoia. I know. I love them
Yeah.
older Forerunners, like the 2012-ish, 14. Dude, them things are so cool looking to me. I love them Forerunners.
Yeah.
Don't
I
diss
had-
my Ranger
I don't-
Coco.
I don't remember who it was that called me the other day. Somebody called me and they were talking about they were about to go buy this truck, and they said that it was a Toyota, right? And they were gonna buy it. They were buying it from a Chevrolet dealer, but it had that engine recall on it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what he's asked me about. He's like, I can go to a Toyota dealership and have it done. I'm just a little skeptical about, maybe it not getting done right or something about this, that, and the other. And I'm like, my opinion would be if the truck you're buying needs an engine when you're buying it, whether
Stay
you got to
away.
pay for it or not, like I
Yeah,
would
you
probably
might even-
not buy that truck, homie. Like they just
I mean-
don't like.
You know how that stuff like that goes. It might end up being on back order or something, and it just sits on their lot for
Yeah.
years.
Or they don't put something back quite right, and then
Yeah.
you end up having ghost problems for the next 2 years. I mean, I don't know. It just sounded like a terrible idea to me. I just thought it was. I thought it was funny.
Yeah. Toyota's had a tough time with these 3.5s now. They've had a
Yeah.
ton of recalls.
Get
on
y'all
them.
some. Get y'all some.
You think Toyota's going to take over the king of recalls? Can anybody step to the Ford crown of recalls?
They don't make enough models over here.
Yeah, Ford just needs a better. I think they just need better lawyers. I think their lawyers are damn telling them to do
Yeah, they-
way too much shit.
Yeah.
Like Jesus,
Just in
Christ,
their
man.
head too much.
Just be quiet. Just keep it. We ain't got to tell nobody that.
I mean, probably
I mean,
60% of all Ford recalls are software updates.
literally.
not
Software
like-
update,
it's not like
software
your
update, software
vehicle.
update. And if once they get it to where how they want it, it's going to be most of it's done over the air. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, they're already doing
They're already
it.
trying.
They've had a lot of issues with it. I mean, like I've seen, these forums and stuff. People talking about their damn car trying to do an over-the-air update, throughout the night, and then they go out there the next day and it won't crank because it failed the update halfway through or some shit, and then they got to get it towed to the deal. I'd be pissed because I parked my car here, and you sons of bitches think y'all gonna send me an update at 2:00 in the morning, and I got to go to work, and my car won't crank now. So not a lot of that. I'm not saying it's like widespread or something, but it can happen, and until they get it like really figured out. But once they do, you won't have to take your car into the dealership for so many recalls anymore. Probably they'll just update your shit every night. Every night, update.
Little blue up
Every
Ford
time
man.
they update your stuff, guess what they doing? They getting all your information. They know where you been, what you've been doing. They've
What
been
you listen
listening to
to.
you. They
Got
know
your
what.
radio
They know what
station.
podcast you listening to, boy.
They don't want to know what I'm listening to.
Yeah, I keep the tuner in my car just in case. Never know when Ford's gonna sneak in an update or something.
Yeah.
When did Toyota? I mean, it maybe still be true, but when did I haven't heard people say it in a long time. Like talking about Toyota and Honda, it'll run forever. I mean, I heard that my whole life growing up. If it's a Toyota or a Honda, it'll run for 800,000 miles.
Some people mistake these new ones as being that way, and they're not.
So when did that kind of quit? When did that change kind of happen?
Probably.
I seen some goofball on Facebook yesterday with a 2000 Tacoma with 83,000 miles on it for $25,000 is what he's asking for.
Yeah.
Probably won't get that, but you'll probably get a lot of money for it.
Yeah.
Jake showed me one yesterday with a 2004 or 5
Yeah.
Silverado, 813 original miles on it.
Yeah,
She was mint.
$50,000.
Shit.
Wanted 50 bands for it.
See if I can
And
find
they'll
it
probably
real
get
quick.
it too.
I don't know about 50, but
I think they'd probably get it, man.
probably not on Marketplace.
not on Marketplace. You run that something, the Barrett Jackson probably get that much. I mean, that thing was absolutely
Yeah, it was-
astonishing. 4-wheel drive, step side. It was immaculate.
I sent Jake a really cool looking blue Ford last night, step side, really sharp truck.
Yeah. So you back to the truck hunt now, huh?
That guy, just the conversation that guy kind of started, I was like, that means this truck. it doesn't give me a lot of confidence.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd probably pass. Be a hard pass.
When I was like, well, can you give me a timeline on when they said it'd be? They said 4 to 8. Why can't you go to the DMV in Mississippi and get a damn title?
Cliff says
Probably had to apply for a lost title and then go through all kinds of hoops, and probably wasn't even his name to begin with.
Probably was. Yeah.
Cliff says the last Ford tech told me the first thing they do to any car is update everything, then start working. Is that true? Oh, nah.
Negative.
Big negative. Ford says you can only update something if you're directed by the workshop manual or a TSV.
They'll ask you too every time you try to update something.
Yeah.
Were you directed here by a TSB?
Hell no, man. I just want to update this shit.
Here because I want to be.
Yeah, I'm just doing what I want to do, man.
I miss keys with it. Yeah, my wife's Mazda has the freaking key fob, and I guess the battery's dead or something. So I have to push the button with the key.
That's so lame. Ford has a backup slot. They have a slot you put your key in. They hide them like. That's one of those things.
They'll change it year by year.
And that's one of those things that's real hard to find like published information about. And like when you got a nasty car with like coke and hair and rat shit and spit down in the cup holder, and you got to grab there's a little like cover thing there. And you got to grab it and pull it out to get to the slot.
It's tough.
And then you pull all that shit out and figure out Ford changed the location to the console, and I'm like, pissed, man.
Yeah, they even put it in glove boxes on some of them.
Yeah, it'd be all over
Some
the
of the
place, dude.
Lincolns.
Be all over the place. But
Yeah.
once you find it, you can leave your key there and start it from there. Most, if your battery's dead in your key or whatever,
Yeah.
you ain't got to push the button with it.
I think hers is in the center console part. I don't know. It could be. I ain't got a clue.
Yeah, you don't know nothing.
I have no idea.
Yeah, nearly everybody's went to push button for most
Jesus
vehicles.
Christ. Down goes Frazier.
Get a manual. That's right, Ruben.
Yeah, younger thieving generation don't know how to drive a stick. That's what we got a Jeep we pull cars with around here, and I can't tell you the last time I took the keys out of the ignition, but I just know that the chances of whoever's trying to steal something up here being able to drive a manual is probably fairly slim. So
We're getting it to start.
we'll see. We'll see. Somebody off here probably can rob it tonight.
Yeah.
See this video and they coming to get it. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't run very good, so you're probably not gonna go far.
Probably be doing us a favor.
I don't know. We need that rig. That's a tow pig, man.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
No one knows how to drive a 3 on a tree. Yeah, I've never drove one of those.
I've never
Yeah, that's
drove
a
one
little-
either, but I've always wanted to. Seems like it'd be cool. Yeah.
He like those white wheels.
I don't like them at all. I like the color of the
I like that. I'd actually dig that.
You like the white wheels?
I do.
I mean, it's something you'd see in like a 70s model.
I hate that damn bumper.
I hate
It's
the fact that he couldn't tell his homeboy to get out the picture before he took it.
No. This picture probably 4 years old.
Get out my picture,
Look,
Hoss.
he's in this one too.
That's a good paint job,
And
though.
this one.
What are you taking a picture
I don't
of right
know.
there? The trees?
What's he asking for that rig?
Oh,
10?
it's a good thing.
Probably.
It's a good thing you don't have to be a photographer to post stuff on Facebook Marketplace.
It is
huh?
a manual.
Hell yeah!
And 4-wheel drive.
Damn.
In the floor. Yours electronic, right?
No.
They had electronic back then, right?
Only on the nice trucks.
Oh, you didn't get.
Well,
a
I got
nice
roll-up
truck?
windows.
You got manuals? Oh, I thought you had the shit, man.
Vinyl floor.
Oh
All
man, lame. That's tough there. Had to lean over the damn.
Come on, damn it. It's raining.
Oh man.
Yeah, my truck only had a couple of options. The AC, 4-wheel drive, V8. And purple.
And it was purple.
And that was it.
What's going on with Cliff? It's awesome watching you guys build this. Are you mentoring youth in your community? They never like talking about it. Mason hates them.
I think he was talking about the 6'2". I think somebody said something
Oh, he's talking about the 6'2". Okay, I thought those two comments were related.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think that somebody was talking about the 6.2.
That makes a little more sense now. Sorry.
How come so many cars, even today, are named after places in California? It's like they got the market on naming vehicles. They have for a long time.
What do you mean?
Malibu.
Well, it's a bunch of old names. They
Huh?
just come out with names of
Tahoe.
cars now. Yeah, they had that name 30 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. Like how did they get from Dearborn, Michigan to? They said, "Well, we're gonna name a car." Whatever you're glancing at, quit because your eyes are doing this, and I can't take it.
I'm thinking.
I mean, Ford was never like that, but GM was, like Sierra, stuff like that.
Yeah, Ford name. There's Pinto,
Yukon.
Pinto, Texas.
Yeah.
Bet y'all didn't know that.
Pinto, Texas?
Yep, that's where the Pinto bean was created.
I don't feel like that's a real fact, but that just don't sound correct. Oh man,
California special.
Well,
Yeah.
what all we got to work on today, Jake?
More
10 speeds.
transmissions.
More 10 speeds.
Yeah.
It's been 10 speed week. We've done what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this week.
I think
5,
so.
I believe.
That's what I'm saying. Like
3 of
Hyundai
them are back in the
Palisades.
vehicles.
Yeah.
Palisade? Is that in place in California?
Yeah, right. It's the nice place that burned down a few years ago or last year.
Palisade?
Yeah. I want a car named Milton, Florida. I want somebody to name a car Milton or Century.
Yeah. Be a pretty
Isn't there a
trashy car.
Century car?
A Buick Century.
Boom.
Oh.
That's got to be named after us, right?
Got to be.
I
Century,
guess.
Florida. Century, Florida was a happening
What about
place
a-
at one time.
What about a Flomaton Bronco? Flomaton edition.
Fulmerton edition with a hurricane on the side
Hurricane on the side, bald ass tires, whip antenna that goes to nothing.
with a CV
Yeah.
inside. That sounds about right.
Probably squatted a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I seen one this morning. I'm like, who let you at the house driving that thing? How did your parents let you?
I think it's so funny that they write tickets for that shit in them, where North Carolina or whatever.
And
now.
Biloxi, Mississippi,
They
get
do it
your
in
ass too.
Mississippi, yeah. They probably done that shit because of that cruising the coast shit they do down there. I imagine they crazy down there with them
Yeah, I'm
stupid
sure.
ass trucks during
Yeah.
that time. I don't even go down there during that because it's so damn heck. You can't even get around. All
We
my
went down
casino
there.
tables are full. People everywhere.
Cliff said, how many people work in your business? I don't know about work, but employed. I don't know how many is it?
9.
Yeah, 8 or 9.
Yeah, about 9 of us.
Large outfit,
If you want to call it that.
growing,
Growing.
new building, 2026. Fingers crossed.
That's the plan.
Maybe.
That is the plan.
2028.
Nah, 2026.
Okay.
I ain't going to make it that long.
Well, anything else before we get out of here?
Yeah, we did talk about the trash 3.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I talked about it until I got tired of talking about it. It took about 20, 30 minutes.
Rewind to the first 30 minutes there, Matt.
Yeah. Oh, I think, like we said, overall, I mean, the 3.5 has come a long way. I definitely don't discourage anyone from buying one of these newer ones with a 3.5. I just personally like a V8 myself.
Yeah.
That's just my personal opinion. I like the sounds it makes when I put it on the 4.
What's he doing over there?
I don't know. Not his job.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be telling these people goodbye.
See ya.
That was great. So good, man.
I seen we crossed another 100 viewers today, so thanks everybody for coming in.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out. All the
appreciate it.
newcomers, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, check out our videos. Join the membership if you're interested. Thanks for all the members, new and old. Thanks for everybody being here.
We appreciate it.
We got
And,
some merch that me and Bree has been stamping out up here vigorously.
We're going to do it after hours tomorrow evening.
I'm down. Jake, we'll have to see. I just called it.
Yeah, I've only stayed up here late every day this week.
You don't want to stay late tomorrow?
I don't know. We'll just have to see how it goes.
Okay.
I love it. All right, guys. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us today. And we'll be right back here tomorrow morning.
Peace. God damn, I feel like Greg. I fucking can't breathe.